Welcome back to Second Cup. It is Labor Day, and you know, we have Kim here. She came in on Labor Day to talk about this wonderful event. I mean, crazy that we're already in September.
I know.
September 1st. This event is September 23rd. So
yes,
you're with
it's coming up soon.
Yes, you're with the Center for Advancement,
yes.
and you know, this event, Styled for Success. I want to start there. Can you
yes.
kind of just give us an overview about the event?
Yes, it's going to be a women's conference. It's free of charge. We're going to be hopefully giving a woman in attendance all the tools they need to walk into an interview with confidence.
Yes.
We're going to be able to help them with interpersonal communication, just eye
like
contact,
we're doing here, yes.
Body language,
yes.
What to wear, what not to wear. Lindsay Murphy with Education Credit Union is our guest speaker, and she's very dynamic, and she has so much information. I've heard her several times, and she absolutely is wonderful. I learn something new every time I hear her.
That's amazing.
After her address, we're going to be able to have sessions on things like resume building, practice interviews. We will have professionals from all over Amarillo there doing practice interviews with these women, actually giving them some one-on-one feedback as to how they did in this interview, and so that they can do well in a real interview.
Absolutely.
And we've actually had a few women get jobs from these practice interviews in years past. So that's just a little
amazing.
teaser.
That's a success already.
It absolutely is. We'll also have job fair prep. Goodwill Industries will be giving that session, but that's very important because this event is actually exactly 2 weeks out from the Workforce's fall job fair at the Civic Center.
That's perfect.
So every woman that attends this will get a card that will give them access to, well, they'll be able to get into the job fair no matter what, but they'll take that to the Workforce's booth, and a staff member will walk them over to the employers that best fit their job skills and desires.
Amazing.
So they're just going to have that little leg up at the job fair. But one of the things that's really great is every woman there will be able to shop for a free interview outfit. Everything from the clothes to the shoes, jewelry, handbag, everything. So they'll be able to feel good about how they look, and it will be appropriate for a job interview.
Absolutely.
We'll also have resources there from multiple agencies in the area that will talk about some of the barriers that women face in getting a job, whether it's childcare, affordable childcare. Maybe they have a disability. Maybe they just don't have the education they need.
Sure.
There's just so many things. If they have felony record, how do you overcome those barriers? Because so many times you just can't get a job because you may have that on your record. And there are ways around that. And so we'll just give them some resources to be able to do that.
Right. Way cool.
This sounds like, there's going to be a lot of great things going on for sure. Like I said, you're not just bringing, women in and saying, okay, well, here's a checklist, do these things, you're good.
No.
It's like you're really putting in the time and the effort to make sure they're well prepared to enter the workforce. And so one thing that's important to note about this, because I think there's going to be a lot of folks that want to come be a part of this, you said registration is limited to the first 90 women who get in on this, right? So people who are interested, they want to come be a part of this. What do they need to know about registering? Because it's not just put in your name and you're good, right?
No,
it's a little more of a process.
No, it's a little bit more of a process because we are offering this information about barriers. We're offering the interview clothing. We want to make sure that we can serve the women that are in attendance. So that registration is a little bit lengthy. You can call our ministry at 806-358-7803, and we can walk you through that registration. Also, you can go to sharinghopeministry.org. And there's a link on there that they can register there as well. We just want to make sure that everyone there, we've got everything that they need that day. So
absolutely, and one of those things where it wouldn't be possible without some of the partners that you have on board as well, because you've got some pretty big partners, right?
We sure do. First and foremost is the City of Amarillo Community
Yes.
Development. They are
Absolutely.
providing the facility for us. It is going to be at the Civic Center in the Heritage and Regency rooms. They're a wonderful partner where we've got Amarillo College, we've got Goodwill Industries Career Center, we've got Education Credit Union, we've got Workforce Solutions, but we're also going to have legal aid, city transit, we're going to have family support services, coming home. I mean, we're just going to have a lot of different organizations that are just helping these women with like I said, the barriers or just the information they need to be able to get this job, walk into these interviews with like I said to begin with, all the tools that they may need
Right.
to walk into the interview with confidence and make a good first impression, and not just a
Absolutely.
good first impression, but a good lasting impression.
Love that. Love
So-
that so much. So
Yeah.
yes, thank
Yeah.
you, Kim,
Well,
for
thank
joining us
you.
today.
I appreciate this.
Of
So-
course. And everyone out there who's watching this, please mark your calendars down for September 23rd. That is a Tuesday, but remember, you do have to register. So yes, to learn more, you can always go to our website. After Second Cup, this interview will be up with all the information that you need to know about.
Okay.
So thanks,
Wonderful.
Kim, for joining
Thank you,
us.
Kelsey.
Of
All right.
course.
Thank you.
Well, the fun